Alright, welcome to the prairie here in central Arkansas. We're up here not very far outside of Little Rock, probably 20-30 miles east of Little Rock. Going down this dirt road, we're going to go load some soybeans on a farm and take them to northern Missouri. I've got to be off at the end of this week, so we're just kind of doing different things to make a little money this week and not take the whole week off, even though I've got so many things I could take the whole week off for. It's absolutely ridiculous. But yeah, we had to go, I don't know, 15 miles down a back road to turn and go probably another 5 or 6 down a dirt road here. So as you can see, this is nothing but farmers that travel this road. So yeah, we're about to get dusty. I'm glad I didn't bother washing my truck this week. And hey, how's it going? Thanks for dusting my truck out. I don't want to keep it clean or nothing, so I didn't even bother to wash the windows, as you can see. So anyway, we're going down here to load these beans and take them. We're taking them up to kind of north central Missouri. So there is no good way to get there from here to central Arkansas to central Missouri except drive through banjo territory up there and go up and down every hill and around every curve, which I am not that excited about. I like riding down flat roads and the interstate, and there's no flat roads or interstate up through there, so we're just gonna have to tough it out and just do what we can do. I mean, it's one of them things that you ain't gonna like every road you go down or every load you haul when you're doing this crap. So it's like this one. I don't like going down this road at all. As you can see, the dust. I'm going about 15 mile an hour, 20, something like that, and we're stirring up that much dust. So anyway, we're about here at this farm shop, and I'm gonna call this guy, make sure that he's here, and get up here and weigh in up here at these bins and try and get this thing loaded, get out of here. Oh, well, as I would cut the video off, I cut it off just a second too soon. This dude is spraying this field, and he came, he dropped in over the top of me and like shook the whole truck. It was it almost scared me to death, and I just happened to look out of the corner of my eye as the truck shook and he was going over. I'm like, well, that's it's just a crop duster. So anyway, there we are, right up the road. We're going to them bins right there and gonna load and go to Moberly, Missouri. Alright, so we weighed in over there, and we're going to drive around all these bins. I think there's 4 bins in the front, 3 in the back. He said get on the middle one, so we're going to go get in the middle one there and try and load this thing close to right. They got scales here, so hopefully we'll get this thing close to being right and won't have to worry about anything. And be on our way hopefully shortly. These bins look new, like in the past 10 or 12 years. So they were built in there. They probably got a big loop system, probably got like a 10-inch pipe. Probably won't take 20 minutes to load this, hopefully, if we can get around this little pan here. And yeah, I think we're gonna be fine. We're gonna ease over here. Oh, they got the pipe ready for us. So middle bin, and we're gonna see about getting up. Okay, all right, so I'm gonna have to put the phone down, see if I can't get around here without hitting my pipes. All right, so they ain't gonna be able to unload us if we get too much on there. So we've got to make sure we get it close. We're gonna have to ride with it, which I don't care either way. I mean, I've had to ride with it, and I've had to get it close and take it too. So well, we're gonna do the best we can anyway. Truck's nice and dirty. yeah, I have to wipe it down this evening. So anyway, I'm gonna get over here and pay attention to this gauge real quick and make sure that we can get close, and if we go over, it ain't gonna be too bad. All right, you see it set up right here. This leg right here, this screw right here. It's coming out of here. I think they're both 10 or 12 inch pipes, but I don't know that. Not really sure. He hadn't got that thing opened up. He can open it up right there and really put a load on it if he wanted to, but he's taking her easy on there, and it'd load a lot faster if he wanted to. But I imagine that if you ever had to unchoke one of them things down, you won't want to do it again, especially in this heat. So it's about 90, I don't know, 3, 4, 5, somewhere along in there today. So no need in making it worse on yourself if you don't want to. All right, so I'm fixing to pull up here in just a second, and I wanted to do a little grain hauling trick for you guys pulling up here. Those bows up there, every one of them bows, they're like made out of, I think, galvanized metal or aluminum, something like that. But when you're hauling grain, corn and soybeans and rice will make you can hear them hit that bow, and it'll ching ching, you can hear it. And when you're pulling up, you can count how many bows you want to go back. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. After the fourth ching ching, I know I can stop because I'm where I want to be on that thing. So we're going to try it. I just wanted to tell y'all that's how I do it when I'm loading grain, because I can hear it and know exactly when to stop. I don't even have to look in the mirror. So anyway, we're fixing to pull up here in just a second, and I just wanted to tell y'all that just in case I don't get to film it. All right, we're going to see if y'all can hear it. Alright, so we got loaded. I'm fixing to pull up over here and just see how good I am. I loaded off my gauge like I normally do. But I'm hoping, just maybe, that we ain't going to have to go back and get some more, or we can't take any off. He said he can't take any off today. I don't know why I couldn't pull on the scale and then back up and dump. But anyway, no big deal. Maybe just the way they got their loop system set up today. Maybe they can't, I don't know. Whatever, we'll fix to pull up on here and see what the damage is. Alright, little hoppy bottom etiquette here. If you notice, this road is skinny. I'm loaded, this guy's empty. He finds a wide spot where he can get off and let me pass, because a loaded truck can get off in that right there, and it's soft, and it would also maybe slide, flip me over, whatever. This guy's empty, and I slowed down best I could not to dust him out. Even though he had the window down, he probably didn't care. So like, I still wanted to just ease out through there as slow as I could. But yeah, a little lesson in hauling grain. If you're on a skinny road and you're empty and meeting a loaded truck, give him the right of way. Pull over if you can, get over as far as you can for him, because like I said, you get off in this right here with an empty truck, you're just going to slide down, and worst comes to worst, you get pulled out. But here, if I slid off right here, there, I'm probably tumping over. We're going to break a trailer in half. I mean, like, there's all kind of things that could go wrong there. So all right, I've got to go into town now that I scaled out right there. I've got to go out to, I guess, probably the dryer in town that probably is buying that, and the actual shipper, and scale out there, and then we'll be on our way. All right, so we made it up here and got our official scale ticket and paperwork and everything. So we're gonna go hit the road. We've got to go and drive up to the middle of Arkansas, the middle of Missouri. I don't know if you can see that. I hit that hole on the way in here a while ago. Kind of looking for the scale and not really looking for a hole that big. Got my attention, that's for sure. But maybe it knocked my truck back in the line or something like that. Maybe it drives better now. So anyway, we were fixing to go up through the middle of Arkansas, middle of Missouri, up in the hills, hollers, curves. Just, I'd rather get kicked somewhere I don't want to get kicked is to drive up through here. So we're gonna get going here and see about getting up there. It's not Alright, any of y'all Street Outlaw fans out there? I don't know if we've got any Street Outlaw fans. We're in Batesville, Arkansas. And right there is JJ's Used Cars. That's where the man made all his money right there until he found the Discovery Channel. So there it is, JJ's Used Cars. Looks like the only cars he's worried about anymore is the ones running down the track. All right, y'all. We stopped this Phillips 66. This is the Garden Inn Plaza, truck plaza here in Kabul, Missouri. I haven't stopped here in years, but it's still just as great as it ever was. It's kind of probably a late 80s, early 90s truck stop. They keep it clean. There's a new Love's right down the road. No need in going to that place. If you like old school food, old school truck stop, kind of truck stop like an owner operator, like an old school owner operator, and I'm not talking about like a lease driver that buys a truck from Prime that speaks another language better than English. I'm talking about like old school owner operator truck guy. Okay, so this is a place. It's on Highway 60 here, just a little bit east of Kabul, right before the scales. Or if you're coming from Willow Springs, it's right past the scales. So, man, I can't emphasize this place enough. Great shower. I've never took a shower here before until tonight, but great showers, hot water. The showers, everything in there was kind of aged just from the age of the place, but it was all clean. It still had that late 80s, early 90s feel to it, but it was clean. It was wonderful. Not many old school places like this that are left that are still kept up good. Parking lot's kind of dirt in most spots, but we parked over here kind of on the edge of the dirt and the asphalt, so it wasn't that bad. So I can't recommend this place enough. Garden Inn Truck Plaza, Kabul, Missouri. Go check it out if you're over here on Highway 60 coming through here. But that's it. I gotta go. We're running late. I sat in here and ate and screwed off, watched TV, got on TikTok, Snapchat, Facebook, text message, did it all, and took a shower and ate. So I've been screwing off for a couple hours. I've got to go. All right, it's the next morning. We've already scaled in over here, and the guys already took our sample. And we've circled around over here to get on the dump. We're just waiting on him to come back with our sample to give us a thumbs up and tell us we can go ahead and dump this stuff. So we're at a place that does soybean meal crushing. Soybean crushing, and they make gluten-free, non-GMO soybeans to put in soybean oil for soybean oil and soybean meal. So all this for something we'd never heard of 15 years ago. So anyway, I am waiting on the guy. Truck is absolutely trashed, and we're just not going to do anything about it because we're fixing to go load and start heading back towards the house. I don't know. We might wipe it down after we load. We got to go get some soybean meal about 40, 50 miles from here and take it back down to Arkansas. So, all right, I'm going to get out and get over here and see what's going on with my guy. If he's going to give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Hope he gives me a thumbs up because I sure as hell don't want to take it back. There's this disc brake setup right there. I'm thinking if I get me a new trailer, I am having that on there. I'm actually thinking if I put a cutoff on my truck, I'm going to spend the extra money. They're high to find a cutoff on the truck. They're for disc brakes, but I think I might even put them on the 359 if I actually put a cutoff on this truck. But even if I don't, you can put that assembly on these trucks. I don't know if a buddy of mine did it. I don't know how he did it, but if he can do it, maybe I can. He's kind of a little bit more ingenious and craftier than I am in fabrication. But all right, that's enough about that. This guy needs to come on and tell me I can dump so I can get the hell out of here. Alright, so when you're unloading this grain like this, it's gonna be bad dusty. So when you open up the doors, you figure out real quick which way is the dust gonna go when you go the other way from it. So that's what I did right there. I kind of just like watched, but it kind of hovered there for a second. But one thing about it, if you got a good pit and good augers, it don't take but a second to unload this grain. So I forgot to grab a respirator when I was in the truck, but I've had a sinus infection for about 2 weeks now. I've been coughing, hacking, sneezing, snotting, and everything else. So I needed to put a respirator on before I got in here in this mess. All right, let me finish this up. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, if you can ever get down there and fill the pit up, it won't be near as dusty. Won't have far to move. Alright. Hopper pro tip of the day, put that thing in there. Put your crank handle down in there. Move this over just a little bit. I can kind of look and see where I want to stop on this pit right here. I can look in my mirror and see exactly about where I need to stop. Kind of use it as a gauge. Alright, let's see how we can do this right here. We're just going to ease up a little bit. Watch the shadow of that crank handle right there. Alright, we are barely on the pit, and that's kind of where I want to be right there, because it's going to open up a little bit more. I'm going to go in a little bit more. Since we're hauling this grain, I'm going to go a little bit more and about around and there. That way it'll give it some leeway to pour out. It'll tend to want to pour out the way the door is opening. So let's see if we can get this dumped out and get on down the road. We ain't far away from finishing this deal up. About made a bad rookie mistake. I opened that door up too much, and then I realized I hadn't dumped my trailer bags yet. So I got over there to the dump valve and let it out just about the time they were getting stretched out all the way to the top. I know there's guys that say it don't make no difference, it won't hurt none, but yeah, it'll pull them bags out. And I made a mess out here that, really didn't have to make a mess unloading these beans, but whatever, hell, I don't haul grain anymore. First grain I've hauled in, I don't know, probably a year and a half, something like that. So anyway, we got these, I was kind of opening the door trying to get the pit full so it wouldn't be that much dust, and you can see it's mission accomplished there, but I about screwed up back here doing it. So all right, we're gonna finish these beans up. Yep, down there at the bottom there, so it won't be too much longer. And we'll finish this up and go scale out and off to the next adventure.